Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to year 3 of Grim Fandango. Last time we left off, we were in Rubacava. And we left Rubacava because literally leaving a boat and we had to follow her and we had to put crew together, which we did. And yeah, now we're on the ship. So that was where year 2 ended off, and then a year later we're still on the ship. And Glide has clearly made some improvements. But yeah, welcome to Yakobu, the rest president of the stream. I just realised I never set that as a thing, and I was meant to get a video ready, and just realised I didn't do that either. Good. I might show it at the end of the game then. What I was going to do is I was going to try and get a video of, you know, that chanting thing with the CBs. I was going to try and get a video of that to show you, but because I can't do it. But anyway, that's how many games are playing. Nice. Yeah, no, it shows there's literally one person playing this right now other than me, apparently because it's Halloween, I guess. Maniac Mansion and Day of the Tentacle are also fitting games for this season. Indeed, although A, I haven't played them, and B, I don't... Oh, maybe... no. Maybe Day of the Tentacle is on PS5, I don't know. But I'll look, anyway. I've not played them before, that's the trouble with I don't mind playing point and clicks on stream as long as I've played them before, because otherwise I'll be here for hours just trying to work out what to do. Which I don't mind doing, but if you're live, it's a bit boring to watch, so... Hey, Orb.
Ensign.
Oh, no.
Ensign Arnold was just a kid. I'm sorry I led you into trouble, sailor. I'm not gonna disrupt the evidence.
That's me trying to pick him up. Well, we took over the ship and we're captain. We started from cabin boy and we've taken over the ship, so... Hola! Day of the Tentacle also contains Maniac Mansion inside the game. I think you have to find someone's computer in-game to play it. Oh, nice, okay. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
This can't be happening.
They've all been sprouted.
Hey! He's back here!
Sack him!
Whoop. Saved by Glottis.
Custom officials, open this door!
Yeah, we want to check your bags.
Don't worry, Captain. We're safe in here. Okay, let's just set the explosives and get the hell out of here.
It got at his face. Can we not talk to him? Okay.
Híjole. Gladys sure did a number on that old diesel. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear on out of here.
I tried. Oh, I tried. But I failed. It's not powerful enough.
Hey, maintain, sailor.
Sorry. Maniac Mansion, just stretching that joke as far as tentacally possible. Nice. I just wrote down Day of the Tentacle so I can look later on. Wish they'd put the other Monkey Island games on PSN. Oh, I'd love that. I'd love that. I've only played the first 2, I think. I still need to play more of them, but yeah. Secret, tell them about the niche porn request I saw. I'll have to find the... Oh, hold on. Oh, shit, yeah. Sorry, Mother Secret's messaging me. Sorry, I forgot to say. Okay. Yeah, Orb's niche porn request. What was that? Yeah. Hi, I'm looking for girls where they have an old radio from the 70s and 80s that works and would like to do a custom FM tuning ASMR video with them. Maybe for making some more videos too in future. For questions, please DM. Yeah, it's just like you could just... The thing is, if they really want that and it doesn't exist, I guess you could pay one of the girls to do it. But it's not porn, is it? It's ASMR. So it's like, why don't you just ask one of the ASMR girls? They'd probably be cheaper. Window.
Looks like the anchor's down. Can't reach. Can't reach. That's the throttle for the starboard side engine. That's the throttle for the port side engine.
So we've got 2 levers there, I think, and then...
That's the starboard anchor control.
So there's a button there. Interesting. Monkey Island 3 needs a remaster. It needs it yesterday. Yeah, I'd love that. Hey, Shotsky. Ooh, Shotsky subscribed at tier 1. They've subscribed for 12 months. Thank you very much. Right. I know what the end point of this puzzle is. I just don't remember how to do it, so I'll fiddle around for a while and see what happens. Oh, this is to do with steering the ship, I think. Huh. Yeah, yeah, subscribe for 12 months, yeah. They have all the Monkey Island games on Steam. Yeah, that's the thing. I can play them on PC, but it's difficult to stream them for me anyway. But we'll work it out one day. Oh, yeah, I remember this now. Yeah. Sort of. So, yeah, let me think. It's something to do with getting the anchors caught. So I think if I lower the anchor right... Or is that going backwards? Right. If I then go back the other way, I think it leaves that anchor in the middle. Unless I've just gone left again. No, okay. So I need to go... see, right and left don't go right and left, they go the opposite way. So... if we go... right, and then I think the anchor button, because that will then bring it up, and then it will be short for the next pull-up, I think. 3 is the puppy's nuts. Yeah, I've not played it, I'll have to. Oh, yeah, I don't remember the order you've got to do this in, but I think I remember this puzzle now, so yeah. It's really confusing if you don't know what you're supposed to be doing, though. No, I think the boat's got to be over the left-hand side. Wait. I'm not sure, actually. Right, what does that get us? Huh. Can't remember. Oh, there's another button there. I didn't see that. Hold on.
That's the port anchor control.
No, Monkey Island 3, yeah, no, sorry, they're talking about 2 different things there. Playing a new simulator game, Secret. Oh, what one are you playing? Supermarket, I've seen that one.
My scythe. I like... Oh, sure. Now I find an actual rusty anchor. It says, inspected by number 36?
Rusty Anchor 36. I don't think I've ever looked at that before. Okay, how do I... Here we go. Yeah, yeah. I think I have to get hooked in the window. Oh. Wait, what? What? Huh. I saw the shoplifter in the supermarket and they hadn't animated it yet. Yeah, I honestly don't remember how to do this puzzle. I'll have a go though. Oh, maybe it's this side. Yeah, if you remember how to do this puzzle, don't tell me, I'll work it out. I remember the end point of this, I just don't remember what you've got to do to get there. Oh, yeah, no, I remember now, yeah. I don't remember how to do the next bit, but you have got to do something else first. It's to do with getting the anchors tied together, and then you hook that in the window, and then that's, yeah. You could play I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. The trouble with that game is, A, I haven't played all of it before, and B, it's very similar to this game, so I don't really want to play 2 point and clicks in a row. Just in case people don't like them. But
That's the throttle for the port.
I think I have to go left, right? Yeah, and then drop. No, go right first, i.e. to the left, and then drop the right-hand anchor, because then it's not in the middle, and then when I move back to the left, it will drag along the floor, I think. I'm mostly lurking. I'll do completion stuff for 0, yeah. Oh, also, to Yakobu, this is true of every stream. If you ever want to join in on voice again, let me know. In my yeah. Also, the other thing as well, I do have to check if Twitch allow you to play it, because there is some stuff in that I don't know if they allow. I don't care, but I don't want to get the channel banned, so I'd have to ask. If I then drop this one, I can't. Okay. Right, and then go back. Go back the other way then. That would drag the right hand one under the ship, I think. Yeah. Okay, I now need to... yeah, I need to pull the other one back up. They clarified if it's the original, not modded content in a major release, it can be shown. Okay, is that... Yeah, but some games are just outright banned, though. I've seen the list. The list... If you've never seen the banned game list on Twitch, read it. It's hilarious. Right, I need to go... I'm trying to think of this in my head now. I need to go back to the left. Well, no, back to the... Oh, I don't know. Right. Shower with my dad is on that list, yeah. Oh, no, wait. No, I've got it. No, go back the other way. Then drop the left one, then go back to the right, I think. You want to get them caught together, basically. Oh, no! Fuck's sake. I was trying to press the button on the side of the thing. I'm not even trying to move to the levers. Trouble is, they're too close together, and because you're not used doing this with them, this is much easier with a mouse. But anyway. I don't know, what's the button for switching between objects? I'm sure there is one. There must be one. Toggle render mode. When two items are close together, there must be a button for switching between them. Like that and that. I just can't work out what that button is. I'm pressing all of them and none of them seem to work. I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't know, maybe this is too early for games to do that. I know in other games you can do it. Right, there, I hear that clank sound. That means the anchors are together. So if I now move the ship the other way, they'll get stuck together properly. Right, there you go. Right, and then I need to raise the right hand one, because we're on the left. Having those early 3D point and click jank. Yeah, the thing is, it was meant to be played with a mouse. I get that. So yeah. Right, there you go. Now, the reason why they give you a window on both sides is because it doesn't matter what side you do this on, I don't think. See, now they link together. I'm remembering bits and pieces of this puzzle. See, now you can get them because you don't have to lower the anchor to get to it. That's the only one I remember other than BMX sets, and shall we say swapping ER for... Oh yeah, yeah. ER and A.
Well,
yeah.
there you go.
Right, now I need to do the other side so it rips through the ship. This seems ridiculous, but you'll understand why in a minute. I don't know how they thought this was going to work, but anyway, it does work, so...
That's the port anchor control. Glottis, cover your ears.
Here we go. So we basically tin canned the ship in half.
What was that?
The dotted line, buddy.
Card along the dotted line. And then, can we talk to Glottis while we're here?
Glottis, do something.
Okay.
It's hard to totally panic when you're wearing that little sailor suit.
No, it's not!
Okay, so I think what it was that he's made the engine powerful, but it's not powerful enough to make the ship go fast. So if we cut the ship in half, it will make half a ship go fast. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but anyway. So I think we just need to go out of the harbour now. Or, oh no, the controls are reversed, aren't they? So we need to press forward to go backwards. Was that not it? Oh, maybe we need to go to one side first to pull the ship in half. Yeah, see, it's not moving now. Oh no, there you go. Huh. Maybe we need to... Wait, what side's long? Hold on. It's the left-hand side that's long? No. I can't tell anymore. Do we just need to press the button to lower the anchors to get them out of the way?
If I mess with these anchors anymore, we might go down with the ship.
No.
Híjole. If it were just a little more powerful, we could probably tear...
I tried, but I...
Hey, man. I think the best way to use this engine would be the controls over there, as opposed to the hands-on method. That's the throttle for the starboard side engine. That's the port anchor control. That's the port anchor control.
Wondered if there was a button I missed or something. Thrust back. See, that's what I thought as well. So, if... yeah, hold on. I'll do it again. Maybe you need to do it twice. There you go. You need to do it twice. So the half there on sank. Thanks for the clip, Neo. The Lola.
Just a little farther, Glottis.
Yeah, Lola was the... we called it the Lola then, after the girl that got sprouted while finding us that picture. Thank you for the bits, Neo. Oh god, yeah, this bit.
Manny, choking!
Mira, snap out of it, sailor.
Easy for you to say, you don't have lungs.
Hey, you live without your heart once, so you can live without air for a little while. Just until I figure out what we're gonna do.
Okay. I vaguely remember this bit, and I know loads of people got stuck with it, but I can't remember why.
Beware, brave
Oh.
Captain. Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself.
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
Here comes one now.
I think it's, yeah. I remember his name, actually. Yeah. I think there's a missable scene.
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
Sorry about that, I think I muted in time for that sneeze. Right. I think if you walk forward, there's an extra scene that you don't otherwise see. Isn't there? Can't remember now. Maybe not. You muted in time, okay. Just
According
about.
to our map, I think that's the Pearl.
Yeah, so the pearl is that thing in the background, and that's where Meche went down, apparently, so...
According to our map, I think that's the Pearl. You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, Mano.
So if I remember rightly, you can talk to this guy on the way past, but each time he goes past, you do literally have to wait, so I remember this being kind of annoying, but...
We're underwater. We're not on the moon.
Went to pick him up. You went, yeah, click. Okay. Yeah, luckily I managed it just in time.
Not blue yet. According to our map, I think that's the Pearl.
Yeah, I think there's literally nothing you can do until he comes back round again. You can tell he's coming if you stand here, because you can see the light appearing.
Amigo!
Huh? Who? Oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
What if we can ask all these things? I can't remember.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can ask him, okay.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No,
there we go,
I'm gonna
at the
let
back.
it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters, yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Let it shine, let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No,
Here we are,
I'm
in the
gonna let
back,
it
look.
shine. Not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
I might turn down the voices a little bit just because that was quite loud. Typed it in the wrong. You better not be thinking of touching my three robot. Hold on. Yeah, it's something from Futurama, isn't it? Something about not touching my 3 robot daughters, yeah. Because one of them was a fridge or something.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Yeah. So yeah, he just walks around in circles all the time, which is why he keeps coming back. What is he letting shine? His light.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Blah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
That's literally it in the distance.
No, really. The pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Huh.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubacava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that?
Because we ended up taking the ship and becoming captain of it. That's why. Oh, beautiful daughters. Right, I was reading that as... Yeah, I don't know how I was reading that in my head, but... The Crushinator. Yeah. Who'd want a giant woman to lay on top... Oh, wait, me. Right.
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But...
Oldest trick in the book.
So, he thinks it's the moon, which obviously moves, so he's following it on his right, but of course, because it's the pearl and it's not moving, he's going around in circles, but he doesn't realise that, you see. His eyebrows are weird, but I don't think... Can we see him better in normal graphics? Not really. You do see his eyebrows later.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
Yeah, he's blue now. It's like Glottis. You look at Glottis to see if he's alright. Well, he's still orange, so he must be alright.
Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
What's the problem with boats?
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat.
Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Well, we did have a boat, then we had half a boat, and then it sank. So, how far the boat got with half a boat, just pushing it with the engine, I don't know. But it got us near to the Pearl, so fair enough.
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
Yep. Just a quick thought. If you're dying and you didn't have any food, why were you throwing the bodies overboard? I mean, there's a solution here. Not a great solution, but... Boats and hose and blackjack, and forget the blackjack. Yeah, again, Futurama. So yeah, we're asking him about what happened in the real world, because lest we forget, we're in the land of the dead.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
Yeah, because one of you will try to eat the other, which is kind of what I was suggesting.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once.
Yeah.
Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Now that's interesting, because if you think logically about that, you can work out what happened there. So that bit of coral we used as a grappling hook we got from Domino's desk, and he got it from Hector, which means that Hector's here somewhere, because the coral only the glow-in-the-dark forever coral, or whatever it's called, only grows here. So there you go. Yeah, forget the boat and the blackjack. Just have the hose, yeah.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys?
Oh, this is the bit I was thinking of.
Oh, they don't mess with old Zapato. I'm too
There you
bright for 'em.
Zapato.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Quick.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna...
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
This little light, I'm gonna let it...
I don't want to miss that light. Is just the sort of thing we need.
Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some... seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Annoyingly, I missed it. I think talking to him makes him miss the thing. We have to wait for him to do a full circle now. Now I think the trick there is he will sing the whole time round and it gets annoying very quickly, I admit that. But if you pause and unpause it, it stops him from talking. So I don't know if that's a glitch or if that's supposed to happen. We have to wait for him to come back, sadly. But yeah, so people got stuck on this bit for ages, not realising, because even if you know what to do, if you miss him, you have to wait like 2 minutes for him to come back. So thank you for the clip, Neo. My secret's giving me a thumbs up, so a bit like that sound glitch in Sonic 3, yeah, probably. Right, here he comes. I think I need to use, or do I need to talk to Glottis to do it? Hold on, I think I need to talk to Glottis first. I better do this quick. I can't remember.
You alright?
Not if this...
Hang in there.
No, I think I need to use the... Okay. Quick.
That soul...
Shit. Missed it. Is there a glitch in Sonic where you pause it? I can't remember what you got to do. I thought you had to do it with the scythe because he's far away. While he's walking around, I'm going to check this. This is the only bit of the game I'm going to check because I don't want to have to get it wrong and then wait another time for him to walk around. There's a few sounds you can mute by pausing. Okay. Yeah, kind of like that then, really. Let's see. Maybe we just need to grab him with our hands then. Oh yeah, I never used pick up, did I? Yeah, I think I'm thinking of the anchors. I don't even think that was... Yeah. I think we just need to use the pick up button as he walks past. I was trying to, like, talk to him, but... Hey, Catatonia. And Nia will be right back. Excellent. Right, I can hear him.
Not picking that up. Amigo!
What? More survivors? I just passed another shipwreck not 5 minutes ago.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around. This little...
Híjole, he looks like he's been down here a long time.
I'm gonna let it shine.
You alright?
I'm gonna let it shine.
Hang in there, mano.
This little light of mine.
Right, there you go. You have to do it that side. Right, and then give him to Glottis there.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
We're going to the Pearl, yeah. So I forgot it was around one specific side of the circle. God, the amount of time
Benny,
I've seen people. The amount.
The Pearl!
Right.
Whee! I knew I'd find her someday! I'm rich! 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 Rich!
Shh, something's happening.
Benny, what's going on?
Oh yeah. There's the people that fall off ships to the Pearl.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
Right, yeah. What I was going to say was, people got stuck on that bit for ages because they didn't realise, A, you had to stand around one side, and B, you had to grab the light from the right-hand side. No. Well, their left, but our right. Because he walks closer to the light circle than when he does around the other way. But it's really not obvious.
Gladys, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no! I'm scared. I'm staying up here with you.
Shut up, you.
There's no talking to octopuses. That octopus is tracking us. I had no idea their eyesight was so good. Not picking that up.
Not picking that up.
Still not blue. Does he have secret gills somewhere? Gladys, go.
Heck.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, so the octopus is looking at us, waiting for us to go down there, which obviously, you know, is bad. So, I don't really remember this bit too well. I suppose I should have put semi-blind in the title, shouldn't I? But I've played this a couple of times before, I just have bad memory. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Yeah, so if you look, as we turn, you can see his eyebrows, how mad they are, and they're made out of the same stuff that's coming out over here.
Ugh. Watch those hands, clams.
Now you can gamble in my submarine snow. Yeah.
Man, we just can't shake this guy.
Yeah, so the reason why the octopus... Yeah, what it is the logic behind this puzzle, I've just remembered it. So, the octopus is tracking you, and Manny makes a comment there, hold on. About the fact that it's weird that it can track us, because I didn't know an octopus's eyesight was that good. It's not, it's because this little dickhead's following us with the light attached to him. So we're lit up like a Christmas tree over it, so of course it can see us.
So there really is a pearl. But does that mean Meche really jumped overboard here? It all just seems so fishy.
Good one, Captain.
Hey, I've got more important things on my mind than jewel theory.
Not me.
Oh, yeah, Yakobu's done the octopus emote, nice.
So they're really at all. We're underwater. We're not on. I can't get anywhere near the sub while that monster's guarding it.
So basically, he'll follow us anywhere. So I think if you... Is it that you have to walk? Yeah, he'll follow us around the rock, but he'll get too close to the... Yeah.
Hey, lay off.
So now he's stuck, we can get away, because the octopus won't see the light anymore.
Let go! Let go! Let go! Where are you going?
Yeah.
You can't leave me here all alone.
Little bit evil, but...
Back here.
Not used that in ages. Nice. It's relevant now. Okay. So he grabs Zapato. Yeah, I love this. And it's like literally an octopus-powered submarine. And we're hanging on to the outside, which, you know, seems like a bad idea, but...
Looks like we're heading south. But there's nothing on that edge of the world except the edge.
Literally the edge of the world. Now I remember bits and pieces of this bit, so we'll see.
Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
So we followed the light of the pearl anyway. Oh right, I couldn't move for a second there. Oh.
See any hint of that octopus swimming around here?
No, but I can smell him.
Okay, well let's explore.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Okay, so this whole thing's underwater, but because we haven't got lungs, it doesn't really matter, which is, you know, nice. Okay. I think... yeah. Obviously, it doesn't really matter what's in what direction. We'll be going into all the places anyway, but I'll see if I'm right. Yeah, okay. I'm just seeing if I can see anything around here I can look at. No, okay. I think I'm thinking of later.
It's empty. It's empty. It's empty.
By the way, when I look at something and I do the same line 3 times, it's because I'm pressing all 3 buttons. So one of them is, I always do it in this order: look, use, pick up, because you never know what's going to, you know, work or whatever.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Quite. That is pretty fancy.
I only steal ashtrays from bars.
I didn't know if I could look at those papers on the desk, but I don't think I can. Needed to triply check it was empty. Yeah, of course. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty.
Children's books. It's locked. It's locked.
Okay. Ah, here we go. Here she is.
Leche.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
Oh.
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Yeah.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Whoop. Off the edge of the world. Oh no.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Yeah, Bobby Hill's VA next room.
Careful,
Indeed.
BB. The new boss is waking up.
Yeah, that's literally Bobby Hill's voice from King of the Hill. The new boss is waking up.
I like my old desk better. No drawers. Not moving any furniture today.
Yeah, so, yeah. I was going to say something, I can't think what it was. Oh yeah, so we're on the edge of the world. Yeah, Glottis has gone off, and yeah, we have to... Hopefully we can get him back.
I like my old desk better. This is sad. Hola, angelitos.
I'll
Angelitos.
bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Pugsy. Okay, there you go. Pugsy's the one with Bobby Hill's voice.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
Yeah, it's funny because you can just hear his voice, can't you?
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
Yeah.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this? My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
Not sure that was me, but okay. Oh, also, are the voices now too quiet? Let me know, because I forgot I just turned them down a load. I'll turn it up a little bit. But yeah, let me know if they're whatever. They accidentally referenced Randy Savage. Wait, did they? I don't know. Maybe I missed that. Tell me and I'll find it funny, probably.
I didn't trick anybody.
Oh,
Mr.
Bonesaw.
Hurley said he was
Got it.
supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Yeah, sorry, I got that just as you typed that, yeah. Bonesaw. Yeah, he played Bonesaw in Spider-Man, right? Yeah.
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man. Go away, bad man. Yeah, go away.
Fuck you. I've got you for 3 minutes. Yeah, unfortunately, I've not seen the film, so I imagine these are quotes from the film. But thank you.
Meche's my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before. Every time she says your name, she looks so sad. I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
Sure.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs. Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here. Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchie. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
3 minutes of playtime. That's alright, I appreciate you both typing. That's fine.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those perches, so I don't have any of those tiny tools. I'm in the Maritime Union, we can't do factory work. I'll do that one.
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean. It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us. I told you he was bad.
What, the word butt? Oh yeah, because they're kids, aren't they? Yeah.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Nope. Well, at least they're happy.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What? You can't do that. Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
I think there's a trophy for making him cry 3 times, but yeah.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad.
It's funny the stuff that cheers him up, isn't it?
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here. He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us and let them make nests out of our bones.
So we have seen one of those ravens. It was on the what's it called? The lookout goggle thing. I can't think what it's called, but the lookout goggles thing when we first saw Metro get onto that ship when Domino was pushing her on there. So we have seen one of those ravens with the human heads. Hello, Copper Dinosaur. Yeah, you torment those orphans. Yeah, fuck them.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchie. She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Now, the amount of time I spent stuck here the first time I played this, not realising that, you know, that hammer they threw at us is actually on the floor. I just didn't see it for ages because it's fucking tiny. Look, if you go into in remastered graphics, it's almost invisible. Hold on. Yeah, so in the remastered graphics it's almost invisible, but look, if you look at the floor down there where Manny's looking, when you press the button to go to original graphics, look, it's ridiculous. So sometimes it genuinely is worth going back to the original graphics.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Need that for later. Pocket that. Yeah, see, in a place where there's just you and there's no key items, the only difference will be you and and your shadow, I suppose. Me and my shadow, to quote Cat from Red Dwarf.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
I think
Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
He's sitting there with headphones on. You can't hear me coming, even though my feet are clanky. I played the original so many times I didn't get stuck on the remaster. No, I imagine that people that don't know that objects show up better in the normal version wouldn't ever switch to it though. Also, in the remaster, I think his cigar lights up at the end. Wait for him to smoke it again. Come on. Maybe he only does it once when you come in. No, that's annoying. Yeah, oh there you go. No, look. See, it's not lit up. And look, in the remaster it's got a light on the end. That's pretty cool.
He seems completely unaware of how close I am to escape. Domino! Domino!
What?
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, Issy.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
Yeah, so that could be applied to lots of things in life where people say that sort of thing about certain types of people, but anyway.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
Well, that's true. Oh yeah, also we're at Puerto Zapato. Sorry, I thought I forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's where the ship was going in the first place and where Meche went, so that's why we're here.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
Uh-huh. Yeah, hard work will set you free. For anyone who recognises that phrase, then you know kind of what analogy they're making here. Should write it above the gate, maybe.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island.
Yeah, Orb's got it. Yeah, exactly. If you know
Don't tell
that...
me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
Me and Meche will be alone. Most people are prejudiced against demons. Well, very possibly.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
Ads are coming out. Okay. In 23 seconds, I think I can get another one out.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
So that's where they're keeping all of them. Okay, I think the ads have just started. Yeah, we'll take a short break here. Just until we've come back. Okay, back. Okay, yep. So I'll cut that bit out. Well, hold on. I'll cut that bit out later. So we cut back in now. So there you go. All right. Okay. So he's worried that. So this is where all the people that are supposed to be on the number 9, but obviously can't get on it because they steal their tickets, have to go somewhere. And he's trained that octopus to. Well, when they're on the ship, they see the pearl, go, oh, the pearl, and jump off, and then the octopus brings them here. So, yeah. Copper says, the villain's plans makes a lot of sense. Why work to make it to the 9th underworld when you can get rich in the 8th and live forever? Yeah, if you've led a bad life, that makes sense. But if you've led a good life, then you go to whatever this world's version of heaven is, which is better than this anyway. So it depends. Depends how good you've been in life, I suppose, based on whatever this world thinks is good.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
Yeah, and then the octopus brings them here, like I said. The thing that tells you when they start and end doesn't line up properly. Oh yeah, the ads on this yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't know why they bother with that, given that they don't line up properly. But anyway.
I knew it! You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked for me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
Foreshadowing.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
The punishment for a bad life is just a longer trip to the Ninth Underworld. Yeah, I don't want to do spoilers for things that haven't happened yet, even though I know what they are, and most of the people here have already seen the whole game. But... yeah, I think you might be right at one possible exception, but we'll go into that later.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
Makes sense that career criminals would try to find a shortcut. Well, yeah, exactly.
One ticket for you,
Here we go.
one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny, we never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
So they're selling them to, yeah, like you say, criminals and such.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
See, this is playing into what we're talking about in chat at the moment. So yeah, it's a thing where you can stay if you think it's not going to be any better going, then you might as well stay. But it's yeah, it's a morality thing, isn't it? And I love how he said, "Nice cage you got here" to those kids, and now we can say,
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
if I remember rightly, you can, yeah.
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
You can threaten him with the tiny... Oh, there you are.
Please put that. Okay, you can take out the tiny hammer if you want.
So you can go to threaten him and he goes, "Hey, put that out." Never mind, it's tiny, whatever. Yeah, I remembered that. Right, okay, I don't think there's anything else we can do here right now. I think this is just a better view, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. I was actually trying to talk to her, but sure. There we go.
Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
I believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
Ooh.
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
I don't work for that.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
I love that. You go, by the way, no, actually, though, them I am working for. The rumour. Thank you for the clip, Neo. I've put that in Discord. Yeah, just the revolutionary group. That's Salvador Limones and all that. That's and Eva and us. So I guess it's just us three. But and the birds, of course. Lest we forget.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
Ooh. I have a lot of explaining to do. You have a lot of explaining to do.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Okay. Yeah, so she hit us with that champagne bottle when we were hanging off the ship that time in, Rubicava, I guess.
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Which we are, so wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
Nice.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah, so that was that weird logic thing where you're talking to her, you're going, did you ever shoplift? Did you ever kill? Not even a teensy bit of killing and all that. And then you leave your office and she goes, oh, sorry about that. And you go, no, it's fine, I'll work it out. You go into the boss's office, you chat for what? About a minute? And then you go, where's Meche? Oh yeah, she ran out like 30 minutes ago. And you think, I was talking to her 2 minutes ago. So I'm not sure what they think the passage of time here is, but it's very odd.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubacava?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
I'm hearing Mrs. Krabappel. I don't think it's her, but it does sound a bit like her, I agree.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Yeah. Alright, so we have to get a gun. That was Marcia Wallace. I don't think this game had that kind of budget for voice actors. To be fair, it had the woman who does Bobby Hill's voice as one of the Angelitos. That's pretty impressive. So, yeah, we've got a tiny hammer anyway. I think we need that for something. Can't remember what, but... Okay. If I remember rightly, you can go left and right here for different screens.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
I think so, anyway. Yeah.
Stupid chisel.
I just want to see what's right again, because I don't remember.
Nothing but dark waters that direction.
Oh, or is it back here? Because there's light. There's a light path there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, I sort of remember this. Yeah. Okay. I think go left first then. Yeah. So Trapito's working here now.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least it didn't eat them.
I'm going to do this first because he's too loud to hear any of the voice lines, frankly.
Who?
That's so loud.
Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
They were crazy.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
King of the Hill was only on season 2 and most of the voice actors weren't famous for other things yet. That's true. Yeah, true. Have you watched the, given that you know that, I assume you watched King of the Hill, did you watch the new series of that? Because I did. Or we did, rather. I thought it was alright, actually. It wasn't as bad as some people said it was. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. Some of the changed voice actors are dodgy, but yeah, apart from that.
Relax, we're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
Ooh. Oh, you didn't watch it? Okay.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
Bust-all. Is it Lola? Well, let me think. Yeah, Lola in this was the girl who got sprouted, and now she's the name of the ship that we sunk. So, if that's your question, sorry, I lost control of that conversation a little bit in my head. I used to watch it sometimes when it was on, but never really got into it. No, it's fair enough. I mean, it is for a certain type of person, isn't it, that cartoon? It's not super wacky or anything.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
What you want to do then is, if you're finding a way to make treasure like that, is, given that no one else really knows about it, is make a TV program about it, or make a program about the internet, so then loads of people go, oh, is that a good way to make money? Oh, I'll do that as well then. And then loads of people get involved, and then so many people get involved that no one can afford to do it anymore, and it doesn't become profitable anymore. A bit like most things. With, like those people that used to turn up to, what was it, those auctions where you buy locked, what are they called, container places? I can't think, like storage units. So there was a small group of people that knew about that shit and could get stuff really cheap because there was only a few of them doing it. As soon as they televised it, every fucker and their dog did it, so no one can afford them anymore because there's so many more people doing it. Yeah, Storage Wars. Oh, sorry, what's the name of the... Oh, Meche you're thinking of. Yeah. Meche is the woman that wants the gun, yeah. Yeah, Lola was the girl that got sprouted. It's funny, it's weird I can remember that, because I'm terrible with names usually. Marcia Wallace was a big TV star. She was on pretty much every big sitcom in the 70s and 80s. If I saw a picture of her, which I will now look up, I'll probably recognise her. Marcia Wallace. Give me a second. See if I recognise her from anything. I've just clicked Amazon, I don't know why, it was the top thing, by accident. Oh yeah, I recognise her, yeah, okay. I don't remember what from, but yeah, okay. Neo's heading out. Let us know, like, secret code in chat. Yeah, if you can't stick around, it's fine. I mean, if you're awake enough to stick around, then feel free to, but because you don't have to go, but yeah, if you need to go to bed or whatever, then see you later.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
It's a bust-all.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Geppetto.
Yeah, if you say so.
You say so.
I didn't know he was going to say that. If you say so.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A drink, a gun, a hug, a boat. I'm going to try all those because I don't remember if they're funny or not.
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
Fair enough.
A hug?
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
Towel.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
Chalkhead?
my friend Glottis to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
Yeah, a bit late to know that, but...
A boat.
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we tried everything else. It's quite funny.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My safe. I like to keep it near my heart used to be.
My turtleneck.
Oh, yeah, that is nice. Acrylic?
No, it's all natural.
Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater.
I know.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Zapato. He'll do you right.
Zapato!
What? Well, I got a long day.
That's great.
I think all those things he wouldn't have taken for different reasons, but he will take this, I think, because they're all using pickaxes.
Yo, Pedo! Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
I don't remember what the power saw's for.
Say, little chipper, you're okay. Da-dee-da-da. Up. La-dee-da-dee-da-da.
God, just when you think he'll shut up.
I'll bet all these miners were brought here by that octopus. Well, at least it didn't eat them.
Oh,
lay down
go
your tools. We're
Mississippi.
busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble
Go
here.
to
Yeah,
Mississippi.
the Communist Revolutionary book.
Do-do-do.
Lay down your tools. We're man, if I...
Okay.
I don't know how I'd get down there without this current taking me over the edge.
Alright. Yeah, so I honestly do not remember what this is for,
It's a bus door.
but I'm sure I'll work it out. Okay, we can't go any further down there. I think,
Just me and little chipper.
if I remember rightly, you can reverse the current of that thing. Be pretty obvious when you get there. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. These things are slowly ticking into my head as I go, oh yeah, I remember this now, you know, stuff like that.
How convenient.
Oh, how convenient. I think that's reversed the current, right? I think so. Let's see.
La-dee-da-dee-da-da.
I can't tell if I'm moving or not. Oh, I think I am.
Uh-oh.
So I think with the current reversed, it's not strong enough to actually suck you off, so to speak. Oh, that's it, yeah. We float over and grab onto that line, then we can lower ourselves over the edge slowly. I've seen whole ships go over in my time. Quite. Hey, look. Now, the funny thing is, if you look, that's actually... Do you remember... This is me trying to remember bits that you're supposed to connect from way earlier in the game to later. So this is one of those moments. So if you look, it says La Main on there. Just here. Here. So it's the La Mancha. Now the reason why that's funny is because the ship that Dockmaster Velasco, he said got away, it's the woman that got away and all that, and it was called the La Mancha. That's the one he was building the little version of in the bottle. at the port. So this is where it ended up. So there you go. So his ship was never actually fully gone. It was here all along. He thought it was gone, but it's not. So there you go. Nice.
Glottis! You're okay.
Well, it hurt a little when I hit, but my head cracked open an aft panel here.
I gotta tell you, carnal, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Manny, I've been having a great time. Listen. I ask you, is there an engine that can resist the love that's in these hands?
Apparently not. I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
That's as close to the edge as I want to be.
So I think for now we can't do anything about this, but it's good to know it's here. So I think now the current's reversed, we can crawl along this. Now I think I read somewhere that okay, see this metal bit in the middle, there's nothing on it, right? When we go over to here, I'll point this out in a sec. Just remember that that's got nothing in it though. Right, see now how there's a moving stream of water? Apparently the graphic for that in the other screen is completely broken, so it doesn't appear. I think I read that somewhere, like this, it's a complete glitch in the game that they couldn't fix or something. But that pattern that you're seeing to show you what direction the water's going should be on that bottom bit as well. It's just not. So, anyway. Yeah, look, because it's covered here by this sort of brown pattern to show you what direction it's going in. Okay. Oh, I vaguely remember this. Something to do with the crane, isn't it? Okay. Oh, wait. Something to do with we have to move the anchor so that when that goes down it grabs it. But at the moment it's not in place, obviously, so... I don't think we can do this yet, anyway. I think we can just jump off this side, can't we? Yeah, okay. Right, what have we got? Got the bus stall. No, actually, maybe that's what... no, hold on. Can we get back up there? Huh. Yeah, it's weird that you have to walk all the way around to get back to the other side when you can't just climb back over it, but... Oh no, you can jump up, there you go. Can't remember if you have to reverse that to do something. Oh! That's what it is. You have to operate it with the... No, wait, hold on. I'm just trying to remember the buttons for this. There we go, yeah. So it's left and right are reverse, so it's confusing. Let's see. I think the only place you can stop it is right round the other side. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so that makes us come down the other side. Yeah, I do remember this now, okay.
They must bring the poor over here to be crushed. Either that or these are the biggest, meanest looking hair cutters I've ever seen.
I think... I'm trying to think. Is this the end point of... Yeah. I'm just thinking this is the end point of where you end up when you've got everything ready to go to the next bit. Oh, yeah. I remember this. So this is basically your collection point for all the things that you've done. Obviously we haven't done anything yet. So I think the Angelitos and Meche and the ship and all that, they all come here. When you've done it, basically. So yeah. You gave away your metal detector. Yeah, shame that. It'd be a perfect place, isn't it? A beach.
This scoop looks heavier than my last ship. It's not a handheld device. It's not a handheld device.
There we go. Yeah, fuck up the crane.
I can see why they don't give these chisels to the new guys.
Alright.
This scoop looks heavier than...
Yeah, exactly. I vaguely remembered using it on this.
It's not a handheld device.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't realise why I'm sort of remembering stuff and not remembering stuff, A, bad memory, B, the last time I played this was probably, I was saying 4 or 5 years ago, it's probably even longer thinking about it, but it's a handful of years ago anyway, put it that way.
I don't have the strength to rip them out.
Who calls that a PSP? This is a handheld device. Oh, if anyone, even if you're not into wrestling, go and look at that picture when you've got a chance in the wrestling room on the Discord. It's hilarious to do with PSP. How do I... Oh, there we go. Yeah. There's Dominic Mysterio, who was first on wrestling when he was about 7, I think. And there was a little bit of him backstage playing on a PSP. And there's that picture as a little kid. And now he's like 23, he's a wrestler. And he was sitting backstage playing on a different PSP, but on his shirt he had a picture of himself as a 7-year-old playing on PSP. This is so ridiculous. 100%. Yeah, I've jammed the thing. Do I just pull it back up? There you go. Yeah, fucked up the rollers. By dropping the chain in between the rollers, getting them stuck, and then wrenching it back out. And then that puts them on the beach as well, because this is all being collected for later. Can we do anything with them?
Maybe if I had some giant steel hair to curl.
So yeah, we need those for something later. I don't remember what, but... So I think now we can pull up the ship with the chain. I think that's what we're doing. That's why we needed to get the crane head off the crane. So we're pulling up the chain that was dropped. Oh, shit. Okay. That wasn't the right button then. I'm trying to move the crane round. Right, there we go. Right. Okay. So if we then lower that onto there, and then get off this side. Oh yeah, I was thinking when we move the crane round, why are we getting off at a different place? But of course it is a different place, isn't it? Because we're going literally to the other side of the island when we do. I forgot about that. Right, we need to jump off here, reverse the direction of the water so the chain moves down the slide. I think. Yeah. And this is how we grab onto the. Yeah. And then I think we have to go. Can we still climb over? Yeah. I think we have to then go and hook it onto the anchor, if I remember rightly.
Uh-oh.
Possibly with the
Not right now.
Oh, you can't open the inventory here. Maybe not then. I'll see if Glottis can do anything about it. I honestly don't remember.
I think this baby's our ticket out of here.
Oh yeah, good point. I was just wrenching it for fun, but your idea's good too.
So good to see him again. Not picking that up.
I'll see if he needs this, actually.
Hey, need one of these?
That would have been easier to get her open than with my head, but it's too late now.
Shots says, guess what? I got the best search result at the Dragon and Tiger and got a Patriarch's bat. Nice. That's a Yakuza 0 thing. Interesting that he's got the shell replaced with a clear one. Yeah, I was going to say that's not a normal colour for a PSP, is it? I don't remember the picture now. I have to go and look. Yeah, so he's. I just love that he's got a picture of himself playing a PSP on his own T-shirt. Oh, and then that thing about, yeah. Oh, you know, I know you laughed at that. Did you click on that link to see the video that goes with that picture, that Jim Cornette one? There's a picture of Jim Cornette playing the Mega Drive. It's hilarious because he's playing it like a mum does in a sitcom, like bending the controller around and stuff. It's brilliant.
Not right now.
Let's see. No. It's something to do with the crane, I know it is. It's either reversing the thing and then moving the crane, or moving the crane and then reversing it. So I'll try reversing it first and see what that does. Because that might just pull the chain back up. Yeah. Oh! No, that bunches it up. Right, because the chain's too heavy for it to drag all the way back up just from the power of water. So if I now reverse it again, that then pushes the wrinkled chain. Yeah, convenient. I'm not sure that would work normally. Okay. It's convenient, isn't it? Right. And now, we reverse the whole chain on the crane and that pulls the ship up. Yeah, there you go. So we now go to the crane. Yeah. There you go.
I can't believe you got it to float.
That was the easy part. The trick's gonna be busting through that big coral reef out there.
Buzz through a big coral reef, eh? It just so happens I got some hardware up the beach you might be interested in.
Oh yeah, this will do just fine. Just give me a sec to do some figuring.
Yeah, so that's what we needed those for. So if you use the chain to pull up the ship before you do that, I think now you have to do it, because otherwise he'd say, you know, we need a way to get through the coral reef and blah blah blah.
Gladys is busy with it right now.
Okay, so yeah, so we need to rescue the Angelitos, but they won't leave unless Meche comes with us, and Meche won't leave unless we've got a gun. So I think Geppetto is... Or Geppetto rather. Fucking hell, wrong button. I don't think it's moving water, I think it's a conveyor belt. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, although the graphic for the conveyor belt is broken, because the graphic on the bottom bit doesn't show up. It's just completely broken. It is in the original version as well. That's not a remaster thing. Because I've played the original. I played the original once, I think. But the thing is, in this, when I say remaster, it's not all the graphics, it's only the character and items that are remastered. If you switch it back to the original, all the backgrounds look exactly the same. It might be slightly cleared up, but... Oh, now. I just want to turn the crane, I don't care about the chain. I keep pressing right to go right, it's not, it's left, because the controls are reversed. Is it? No. What the fuck is the control to go back left? I'm not trying to go up or down. Right. I pressed that just now and it didn't do anything. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I don't think it's moving water, I think it's a conveyor belt. That is, yeah, that makes more sense actually. Yeah. Although the whole thing's underwater. So, yeah, I guess moving water wouldn't make any sense, would it? Okay, let me think. Yeah, I think we need to talk to Zapato. I can't remember what he wants, but we're using the stick to move. See, I thought that as well, so I started using the directional buttons because the stick's not as accurate as maybe it could be, particularly for precise movements, which of course, originally this wouldn't have even had a mouse. This would have just been a keyboard. It was that early, so it was literally just keyboard controls. I think what they did was use the original assets before they were downscaled to fit on the disc. Some of them were created low res to begin with, and there wasn't a high res version to replace them with. No. But if you switch to original in any area, it looks exactly the same. I honestly don't think any of the backgrounds are improved by the remaster. Because literally any area you're in, it looks exactly the same.
Mary, just me and little Chipper.
It's just the characters and the items.
Mary,
Zapato!
ah! Quit yelling!
How'd you get a bus stop?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had trade.
Right.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
I can't think of anything else.
Think small, like a knife or dirty books.
You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else.
That was weird. The text came back before he'd finished talking. Mouse controls were common when this came out. It was just a design choice to make all keyboard control to make it easier for console ports. But this didn't come out for consoles until much, much later, didn't it? What was the first console this was released on? I don't know, because that wasn't until years and years later that happened, unless they planned to do console ports and then they didn't happen. But I think the earliest console that even could have done this was, what, PlayStation maybe? I can't think of anything before that this would have even worked on, because it's full 3D, so it would have to have been at least PlayStation. Oh, they planned on console ports, but the game didn't sell well on PC. Yeah, that's a shame. Do you think it would have come out on the original PlayStation? I think this would have worked on the PlayStation 1. It's quite nice playing it on the controller.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bus stall. Well,
Except
I
he
got
doesn't have
a
it
long
anymore.
day of reef wrecking ahead of me, so
Please, bust away.
blah-dee-dee-dee.
This was towards the end of adventure games becoming mainstream. Yeah, so Kickstarter bought a lot of that stuff back, didn't it? Which was nice. Speaking of which, they are remastering Broken Sword 2 soon, and for consoles and stuff, and we are still waiting on Broken Sword 6, Passable Stone, which you can find a trailer for on my channel, actually. Broken Sword Passable Stone, which will technically be Broken Sword 6, but they started taking the numbers out, so people don't play it. I think they have to play them in order, which I guess they don't, but it's probably better if you do. Plus the fact that Broken Sword 2.5 is quite good. That's completely free because it's a fan game. That's very good, actually. It used to be like that. If they made adventure games and sold 100,000 copies, it was a hit game. Yeah, well, back then, yeah. Trade something for, yeah, like a kidney? Yeah, maybe. I can use it on them.
Hey, kiddles, check out my bone saw.
See you, kids. Just freak them out a little bit.
That's the door to the cage.
Duh.
fly, be free, go by domino.
Leave us alone. If we get out again, he'll hurt Meche.
Fine then, stay in there.
He is mean.
Yeah, okay, so we do need to do Meche's bit first. At this point, publishers were looking at games like Half-Life and wanted those kind of sales. Yeah, that's the problem. Until you got a dedicated audience that could connect, like a Kickstarter type audience. Because Broken Sword, the Broken Sword 5 raised about £500,000, I think, which is a lot. Particularly for a point-and-click game. And obviously they put some of their own money in as well, and it worked out, thankfully. And some stretch goals got hit, which meant that more stuff went in it.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, yeah. So, there's a bit of weird logic here. So, you're supposed to remember what Chapito said. It's just literally just clicked in my head. So, you know, he said, we asked him if he could get us any silk stockings. And oh, that'd be a high-priced item. Meaning, if we give him some, he'll give us something good in return. So, I think Meche's wearing some if you get the right angle. Oh, I think we have to go behind her, maybe. Yeah, so she's wearing some because you can't see her legs. Because her legs would just be bones, obviously. So, if I remember rightly, this is a bit I got stuck on for fucking ages. So you've got to time this right. So see, she's tapping a cigarette into the tray.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready?
I would.
Right.
Listen, Mitch.
Manny, talking.
I like the new dress.
Well, it's the best I could pull together out here. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get decent fabric and silk stockings on a deserted factory island on the edge of the world?
No, I don't. Man, that ashtray.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
Oh, you could eat stuff out of it. Yeah, I skipped that line, sorry. Now adventure games are still as popular as they were back then, but the gaming audience has grown so much that they're niche now. Well, I mean, they're doing well, so, you know.
Hey, about that.
Ready to...
I would.
Right.
Listen, Mitch.
Manny, talking...
Yeah, I'm trying to get the ashtray. Again, it's tricky because of the angles. So what we need to do is get it so she taps a cigarette when it's not... Oh, that... Yeah, the animation was slightly too late. Yeah. So what we need to do is get her distracted so she taps the cigarette when the ashtray's not under the cigarette. But I'm not sure of the timing. Yeah, this bit got a lot of people stuck, I think. There you go.
Ow! Oh, my stockings! They're ruined!
Ooh.
And this was my best pair!
Sexy.
You try to have one nice thing on this cruel island.
Therefore, thrown in the bin.
Good enough for me.
What is?
Oh, the speed at which you're working.
That's nice, Manny, but you're not my boss, so really I couldn't care less.
Good. Excellent. Carry on.
I love the sax stinger to highlight how sexy her leg bones are. Yeah, sexy. I still remember, do you have any distinguishing tattoos? Yes. Can I see it? Yes, it's wherever you put my skin.
You know, a little clear nail polish would fix these right up.
See, Manny knows how to fix shit. If we try and give them back to her...
That gesture might confuse her. It confuses me.
I just wondered if
So, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell...
I don't think you fully... Pugsy and you and...
Well,
Same shit every time, so... Yeah, I don't, that would confuse her. It confuses me. That's like when you're in Broken Sword or whatever, you go through some elaborate puzzle to steal something from someone, you get it from them, and then the first thing you do is try and show it to them, and George goes, probably shouldn't do that after all the trouble I went to get this thing.
Nah, his calves are way too boxy.
Some of these voice lines I've never heard before, and I can't remember what ones I have heard, so it's quite funny. Okay. So I don't think showing this to them does anything, but I'll try it anyway.
I would never wear these. They have a hole in them. You know, a little clear...
Yeah. Alright. Have you played Ben There Dan That? Nope, never heard of it. What's that? I assume it's a game, obviously, because the way you said have you played it. And I'm going to assume it's an adventure game, given that we were just talking about it, but that's my assumption. Alright, so we need to give Chapito this.
Zapato! Ah! Quit yelling!
Comedy adventure game. I'll write it down. I'll make a note of it so I can look at it later. Because I've got a list of games I've got to get at some point. Day of the tank. Been there, down that. Okay. Save. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll look that up later.
How'd you get a buck?
I'm connected and a trade.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
I can't think of anything else.
Think small.
Oh.
Like, and
You got
well, no, but practical.
booty.
It's all you because you just.
Right, I think you have to go through this conversation to be able to get to the bit where you give him the thing, I think.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded?
It's a well.
Please.
Do you know what? I think I need to just show him the item full stop rather than get the conversation.
Sweet Mary. Oh, dee da da.
Maybe.
Oh, dee la dee da. Just going to
That little hammer's
Mississippi.
more his speed. Hey, Cheppy, check out the hosiery.
There you go.
Say, these are real silk. Where'd you find them?
I've been wearing them the whole time.
You too? Well then, here's your new best friend.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun. Is it loaded?
No.
Ah.
Hey, bullets are hard to get.
Well, I mean, we got a gun.
Those poor people have been through enough.
Gonna see me. Oh, dee da da da.
Listen, I appreciate that characters need to sing and have lives and that sort of stuff, but honestly, can they not have characters just make noise all the fucking time? I know, I get it, it's funny, but it's just like, you know, I know what I'm doing, so I'm getting through this quickly, but imagine hearing that for 20 minutes while you're trying to work something out. God, it'd drive you insane. And it did. That's why when I was trying to work stuff out, I would just go to this screen and try and think about stuff just to not hear him go for 20 minutes or whatever, but yeah. Okay, so we've got the gun. Let's look at it. Yeah, there you go. Proper Sproutella gun. Nice.
Ah, my first Sproutella gun.
Especially that bit in the sea where he's walking around in circles. My God. Because you have to wait a couple of minutes every time for him to come back round. Even if you, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But again, as I say, you can enter the menu and go out to stop him singing. It sort of breaks him talking. But then you have silence for a couple of minutes, so it depends. But at one point you need a crucifix from a priest to fight a vampire. The priest won't give it to you because he's lost his Bible, so you go to the basement to get the Bible, you go back to the priest, use the Bible, your character clubs him over the head with it and takes the crucifix. That sounds great. Yeah, I'll be looking into that. I've got a couple of other weird adventure games. One of them's called Frog Detective, where you play a frog and you're a detective, you know, surprisingly. And I've got a couple of other ones as well. In fact, if you want to see the list of games I've got, it's on the Discord, which you can look at any time you like. So that would be under, because I can't even remember the names, because I named the rooms and I can't even remember. Secret Streams. So yeah, there's a whole list of games I've got in there. That's not all the games I've got, but it's all the ones so far that I think are suitable for streaming. Because some games I don't put on there because they just don't seem like games for streaming. The one I'm debating, there's a puzzle game called Save Room. I have completed it, but I might have a go at that on stream because it's Halloweenish, I guess, maybe. So yeah. Anyway, I think we can just talk to her. I don't know if you have to actually.
Here, we'll
There you
get
go.
a relationship without trust.
True, a relationship without trust is about as empty as a gun without bullets.
Nope.
Guess you didn't realize a smart girl always keeps an extra round in her hat for mad days. Come on, let's go.
Mitchie,
Oh.
you don't know what you...
I know exactly what I'm doing. Now move!
Would you just listen to my escape plan first? Trouble in paradise, kids?
You're letting us go right now, or your boy Friday here gets it.
Well, I hate to see you go, Manny, but the lady seems to have made up her mind.
I'm serious. I'll shoot him.
Fine. He really doesn't work for me anyway.
But I thought I'll shoot you then.
No, you won't. You're too good, remember?
I'm not good
Idiot.
anymore. You've taken that out of me, keeping me a prisoner here. I'm gonna crack you open like a fake wing vase. I'm gonna...
Notice that sound. Well, remember that sound.
Kid's all right. She's a firecracker, but a night in the cooler usually dampens her fuse.
There's a weird glitch there where he goes to sit down and then it realises that the graphics don't line up, so he just sort of teleports back to the chair. Have you played Thimbleweed Park? No, but I do like the look of that game because Orb played a little bit of it on stream ages ago. It does look like my sort of game, so yeah, I might have to get that. Actually, yeah, I want to write that down as well. So I don't think I ever bought that. Thimbleweed Park. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I played some. It was brilliant from what I played. Yeah, it did look really good. I remember giving suggestions as to what to do next and stuff because we sort of played it together, kind of thing.
Open this door!
Yeah, I don't know where that door came from because that wasn't there before.
I'm warning you, Domino! I'm warning you, Domino! Hugsy!
This should open it.
I'm
I
getting
guess I
angry!
didn't enter the right combination.
Oh.
Anybody!
Yeah, this is another bit I got stuck on for ages as well.
I'm in here!
Ron Gilbert, same guy who did Monkey Island and Maniac
Let
Mansion.
me
Nice.
out!
Ooh, I bet I could pick that. If only I hadn't lost my union
Is
card
there
in that
anybody
poker
out there?
game.
Little bit of history there. He lost his union card in a poker game.
Hugsy!
So if I remember rightly, you use this on the door.
Is there anybody out there?
If I bust all the handle, then I'm never gonna get in there.
I'm warning you,
I don't want to mess up the
Phoebe!
wheel.
The wheel. Oh, sorry. Don't want to whisk up the wheel. The wheel is my friend. Sorry, I cut that off.
Hugsy!
Must have hit a major circuit. But it looks like I've exposed the guts here.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't even realise that door had that side on it for ages, even though I was using a mouse at the time. So yeah, I got stuck even trying to get this far.
Those are the tumblers of the combination lock. I can't move those by hand. I need this wheel.
Yeah, okay, so before you couldn't see this, so you were just kind of turning it in the dark. So if I remember rightly... Also, does anyone else think these look like little truffles of cheese? Because I certainly did. Okay. I think I have to get it so the top one's flat. Right, and then turn it so the top one's flat. Like that. I think.
I guess I didn't enter the right combination.
Oh, unless the gap has to be over to one side. I don't really remember. Yeah, what it is... Oh, yeah. So see the line of the door? I think the gap has to be on the line of the door. So what you're trying to do is turn the top one first. Don't worry about the lower ones, because they go in sequence anyway. Okay, here we go. So that space has to be like that. And then go back this way to move the second one. And then move that way to get the third one. That looks about right. Yeah.
The tumblers are all lined up flush with the door jamb.
Yeah, there you go.
What? Oh, when I had them so nicely lined up and everything.
Huh. I wonder if it's the other side. suppose I could have kept turning it there, but... If I just do that normally, what does he say?
Those are the tumblers of the combination lock.
Yeah, so those were correct before. Oh, yeah. I think I remember. Hold on. Because there's another bit to this. If you go slightly too far, you have to rotate all of them again. Right. It's not turning for some reason. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Let's see. Right. And then that one. That one.
The tumblers are all lined up flush with the door jamb.
Huh.
Those tumblers must be made of a harder steel than the outer door.
Impressive.
I don't want to mess up the wheel. The wheel's my friend.
Do you know what? We never talked to Hector again after he did that, actually. I didn't think of that. Did you not line him up the other side this time? Yeah, I should try that, actually.
Domino!
Hey, Sport, how's the escape going?
See, I'm wondering if he'll mention something that will give us the clue. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'll work it out. Don't worry.
All right. It's time to let Mitchie out of the safe.
Oh, I usually have to leave her in there overnight for her to really calm down.
You think you can break her will just by locking her up overnight?
No, but the lack of fresh oxygen slows her down just enough so I can open the door free of fear.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
I have had one thought. Don't answer any question other than this one. Do I have on me what I already need, or do I need to go and find another item? That's all I want to know, really. I have on me what I need already. Okay, I have a thought then. Yeah, you have it on you. Okay, yeah. It was just I had this thought where I had to go and get some sort of crowbar and jam it in the thing, but then that made me think of the solution just now. Because I wouldn't be able to get this off the top of my head just by guessing. This is me remembering it from years ago. So I think... Yeah, I think I was right the first time, but I wasn't doing it properly. So, Yakobu, I thought you were right about lining out with the other side of the door, but you do have to line it out with this side, but we weren't... Yeah, you'll see what I mean in a second. Luckily, they don't have to be exactly lined up, just enough to give you the gap on that side of the door. They turn together, nice. Okay. The way to tell if they've turned is by looking at it.
Tumblers are all lined up flush with the door jamb.
Okay. So I think, look, what items we've got, right? We've only got 2 items, so yeah, you have to prevent it from spinning exactly. That is exactly it. See, I thought I had to jam the lock while it was open with the bus stall and fuck up the thing to break it, but I think you literally... Yeah, there you go.
Stay.
So when you turn it, they don't keep spinning. And luckily that didn't snap our blade in half, because it could have done. Nice.
All right, Mitchie, you can come out now. Mitchie?
Mitchie.
Musty.
Huh.
Boy, the bus stall and I really did a number on that door. Uh-oh. Oh, Raul. I am so sorry.
So, for anyone who doesn't remember why that's funny, Raul is the waiter who we locked in that little pantry, and now we're locked in somewhere as well. Oh, Raul, I'm so sorry.
Looks like I messed up these contacts when I broke through with the bus stall. No. Electrical current makes my marrow tingle. Looks like years and years of coral harvest reports. This can't be what this secret safe is meant to hold. They're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports. They're all locked up. These must be very, very sensitive coral harvest reports.
Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember this now.
Man, people in the old days were huge. Meche, are you in there? It's time to come out, honey. No time for hide and seek. Doesn't look like he'd enjoy a piggyback ride.
Wonder if we can take that down.
I think that would just bring the whole ugly thing crashing down on me.
That's what I was hoping, but oh well. A big suspicious axe in the middle of the floor. Exactly the same, if you look, as the or almost exactly the same as the one in Medieval, funnily enough. Do you know what I remember? I've just remembered something that I thought you had to do on the very first time I played this. Look how it perfectly lines up with the edge of the circle. I thought that you had to do this and like trace rings around the things on the floor. I spent ages doing that. But yeah, it turns out that's not what you have to do at all. I think we have to get the door open again by jamming some metal in the contacts, which is probably outside again. Which Copper Dinosaur says it's a Reaper. Almost read that as Raper. It's a Reaper scythe. I think it's unbreakable. Yeah. Copper did the same about tracing the light. Yeah. Doesn't it seem weird that that's exactly the right amount of height or whatever you want to call it to move around that circle? I think that's supposed to be a bum steer, but yeah. Yakobu says, yeah, that guy from. Oh, you said it. Yeah. What was it? Open the door, Jean-Claude. I love that bit when he says something like they get in the lift the first time, and he says, take me to the High Rollers Lounge, Jean-Claude, and he goes, actually, my name is Raoul. Just sort of whispers it like he's annoyed. There you go.
Manny, I knew you would... Why is that door closed?
It was the only way the wind?
Oh.
What was that? The wind. Alright. So... yeah, decoy, yeah. Decoy octopus, master of disguise.
Hey, this is my room. Go use up the air in your own room.
Okay.
What's in these cases?
Take a look. It's all the double-end tickets Hector and Dom have stolen over the years. Each one stolen from a good soul, and now they just sit there.
That's it.
What?
They just sit there. That's what's been bothering me. In the days when I was a hot salesman, I used to see double-end tickets all the time, and they move.
What do you mean they move?
They become agitated around human souls, and the ticket that belongs to you will actually fly into your hand. But these tickets, and the tickets in that suitcase of Charlie's, it's like they're dead. Why would Hector and Domino be hoarding cases of counterfeit double-end tickets?
Why indeed? Interesting.
That home plumbing sprinkler system looks like it's about to fall apart. I can't reach that high. Thanks for not shooting me.
Look, I'm sorry. I should have trusted you. It's just that the past 2 years have been pretty tough, you know?
Just imagine going, solve a puzzle here.
Not picking that up.
I think I remember the end point of this puzzle, but not the bit between now and when we get there.
Now, all we have to do is wait for the room to fill up, and we'll just float on out of here. Well, this is disappointing.
Not to me. We don't float, remember?
Ha! We don't float down here. Joke. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that's to do with, is it It? Or something? You know, the thing we don't float down here or whatever. I think it's something like that.
Warning. Fire system. Do not touch.
That was written on the fire extinguisher.
Not picking that up.
Does that flood the next room as well? No, okay. We all float down here. Yeah, it's the opposite, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, is it It? I think it is. The tickets send you the wrong way and make the sellers rich, says Yakobu. Well, maybe. We'll find out.
Thank you.
Huh. So, I know for a fact that this puzzle, that bit where we just flooded the room and then sucked the water down, you don't ever have to do, but it does tell you that the water drains here, which is handy because that means there's a drain. Now, if you know where to go with this, you can just do it without doing that bit. This is so heavy you have to... Alright, and it's about there, isn't it? I think. No, wait. Yeah, if you press X, he picks it up.
Esa cosa is heavy.
Yeah, I forgot that X picked it up. Yeah, so if you ever need a refresher on where it is, which I kind of do, because I thought I got it right.
My scythe.
You can basically do that again while it's in here. I should have dragged it in here first, really, but does that not happen again? Oh, maybe the wheel brings the water back. Yeah, there you go.
Not again.
Right. Now, if we drain it away, we'll be able to see what tile it is.
Thank you.
Oh, right, it's the next one. Okay. Yeah. Oh, maybe I need to drag it the other way. Hold on. Can't seem to move from the spot. That's really weird. There you go. Yeah, I couldn't move from the spot for some reason, and now he's stuck. He's just moved it back to where it already was.
After you.
What about the suitcases?
Forget them. They're counterfeit. They wouldn't fit through this hole anyway. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I think there was a bit of a graphical glitch there because we're crawling through the axe. What should have happened there is he picks them up and moves
I'm so
it.
glad to see you.
Is the boat already?
Yeah, come on. Let's go eat some reef.
So, if you get that far and you don't have all the bits, you're still on the beach.
Works like crazy. Full speed ahead.
Meche is always the last bit though. But yeah, if you say for instance you haven't got the rollers, you're told that you can't go on the coral, and you then have to go and do that puzzle now. So, if that makes sense.
So are you really going to bring me back and try to get your old job again?
There's no job for me now except to bring you and everyone else here to the end of the road.
But if you aren't going to use me to get your job back, why did you spend all this time trying to find me?
Meche, I needed to find you.
Whoop.
I gave you one job, Manny. And look at you, already screwing it up.
Boss fight.
I suppose you realize that this is gonna go down on your permanent record.
Okay. So if I remember rightly, if you walk towards him, he just bounds you off, I think.
I don't think my bare hands would be a match for that scythe of his.
We could try actually, just to see if it happens.
Domino's just the kind of guy to practice Oxford regulation boxing and then pull out a blade when it comes time to fight. I don't know any wrestling moves.
I tried to use pick up on him.
I don't know any wrestling moves. That's the squishiest looking periscope I've ever seen. Hey, pull over, octopus. You're going too fast. I really prefer to use tongs when picking up octopus eyes.
Oh yeah, so we've had our bust. We've lost our bus stall somewhere, but okay.
Woo! This doesn't look good for the kid.
Look, Dom, I'm not gonna work for you.
Oh, don't worry about that. You're fired. Just consider this your severance.
Severance of your head from your shoulders.
What are you doing away from your desk anyway?
I'm sending this domino back to the bone pile.
Yeah, you can solve this right away, but if you don't do this, you don't get the fun little back and forth with them, so...
Smart that strategy? Always let your boss win.
You know, your name is Domino, but you're really just a pawn.
Please,
Ooh.
save the comic book one-liners for when you're winning.
Domino's just the kind of guy to
Yeah,
practice and then
got
pull
that.
up.
Just like with your selling, Manny, you got a weak attack and no follow-through.
I think there's a trophy for getting all the lines from this as well. Not that we need it anymore, but still.
Hey, I'll stop anytime you get tired. Just please stay down this time.
I think that's the trophy line, not sure.
At least at the Christmas party, you passed out before you really got hurt.
I love the fact they keep talking about the Christmas pie, but they never go into exactly what happened.
Had enough? Oh, please, Manny, stop showing off for the girl.
Domino always seemed like the more interesting villain. Yeah, he's the more interesting villain, but the overall villain's using him as a pawn, which is why he's more of an interesting villain, I think. Okay, yeah, he stopped talking, which means he's done, so... Yeah, so basically all you need to do is just jam this fucking thing in the eye. Like that. Ow! Stab right in the eye and it floats off. Because now the sub isn't moving.
I don't
And-
believe you, Calavera. You're losing a fight, so you pick on one of my pets?
Ow.
Why aren't you more like me, Manny? I've been trying to show you how, but you don't listen. If you just adopt the proper attitude, just look what could happen to you.
Damn. Yeah, exactly. Someone save me. The Angelitos. And the sub-sync, and he's dead. The problem is, 1 year later. The problem is we don't see enough of Hector to really develop his character. That's true. So we've been sailing for so long, we've reached the snowy plains. So there's all the workers with us that we rescued. The end of the line. Early, Manny threatens to grind Domino's bones to dust. Well remembered. Very true. Yeah, I like remembering... if you remember any things that happened way earlier in the game and are now relevant, then feel free to bring them up, because I'm trying to do that.
Pugsy Feliciano, sir.
Waiting room number 2. Next.
Glores! Glores! ¿Estás bien?
Glottis, where'd you go this time?
Okay. So, that was year 3. So technically this is the start of year 4. So, I might, yeah. I think I do want to stick to doing 1 year thing, because I don't want to get stuck with like 10 minutes of the game left and then we have to end the stream and then do 10 minutes next time. So, because I remember this being not that long, but probably long enough to get another, to do this on the start of the next stream, as it were. So, yeah, I think we'll stick with that, and we'll switch to Doom in a minute and do some of that, if anyone's interested enough to stick around, hopefully. And yeah, so for YouTube, I'll say goodbye, because this is being cut into a video at the end, and then I'll cut out the middle bit and start at the next one. So, see you in year 4 at the end of the line. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.